guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dudu back at it again with another banging video. So in today's video, as you already see by the title, I bring to you one of the most requested videos on my channel, and that is how to apply to universities in the UK. Basically, you know, the UCAS process. I really do hope you find this useful. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Yeah, my name is Dudu. As you already know, I am a first year student at King's College London. I'm studying an undergraduate degree in computer science. So yeah, first year student, which means I applied last year, and I feel like I still have like a fresh mind on how the whole application process goes. So this is why I'm here trying to, you know, give you guys the tips and everything. And if this is your first time here, please do subscribe to the channel, because I will be bringing a lot of university content in terms of like application, you know, the whole process, even visa processes, because I know that's really stressful for most people, and you know, all the documents you need for different things. I'm literally here to take you guys all the way from, you know, nothing to being in the UK. Okay, so first things first, when you're applying to the UK, there's this thing called UCAS, this system called UCAS. UCAS is basically universities and colleges admission service. So don't shy away from UCAS, because I know most of the time, because when I was also applying, I saw UCAS and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? You know, it's stressful to create an account, but just create the account. So what UCAS basically does is they're like in between you and the universities, and they allow you to write out one application, and then they send it to like up to 5 universities. So you can imagine how like wonderful that is. All you need to do is just one application, just one application. And so first things first, you want to create a UCAS account. All you need is an email address, you know, simple stuff, email address, create your password, and that is the first step to applying to the UK. Before I actually get into most of the details, I know some of you guys just want to know, like, is this really possible for me? Which I would very much gladly answer yes, but I'll still give you the details, like the price, how much does it cost. So if you want to apply only to one university, that is £20 for your application. But if you want to apply to five universities, well, up to 5 universities, it's only £25 for all 5 of them. And the deadline for applying is the 15th of January 2021 if you want to start in September, like August, September 2021. And yeah, every year it's basically just January 15th. On to the actual application. There's only one main section that I would like to, that is, I think, serious. The rest are more information, you know, informative, no thinking, nothing. The only one is just one section, and I don't know, it doesn't get better than that, to be honest. If you're like almost kind of lazy and you're just like, I want to go to the UK, I personally think this is a very good system for that. So the first section is personal details, and that's basically self-explanatory. Your details, your name, your age, you know, please do make sure that you put like accurate details and current information, and yeah, nothing really requiring you to think. And then we have next additional information. That's mostly for people actually like residents of the UK, and just ask about the living situation of people in the UK. Right. Then we have another section called student finance. Again, that is just like basic information, and you don't really have to know, like, it's not set in stone at the time that you're gonna pay your own fees. You don't know if you're gonna get a scholarship, you want to apply for a scholarship, it's okay. They just want to know like the basics, like first step to just say, okay, if I am gonna pay my own school fees, my parents are gonna pay for me, type of thing, you know. And then we move on to the next section, that is choices. So this is where you make the choices. You're up to 5 choices of the universities you want to go to. And I think the great thing about this UCAS process is you do not need to know where you want to go. Like, I don't know, I feel like when you want to apply to university, the first thing that gets you thinking is, where am I going to apply to? What do I want to do? You know, things like that. So I feel like removing the where you want to go to and still allowing you to apply before you kind of like make those decisions is a really great thing, which is why I do recommend using this whole UCAS process. So you have your choices. You can make up to 5 choices. All the universities, I think all, probably like 90% or whatever, are in that UCAS list. So they'll have a list for you. You can literally search and, you know, find the university you wish to go to, or even find universities you didn't know about and like decide to research on and decide, oh wait, I want to go to that university. So you will, in this section, find the universities you want to go to, up to 5 like I said, and you will also go through the degree programs and choose the degree programs you want. Now, the unfortunate thing, but I don't really think it's unfortunate, because is the fact that you have to only apply to one program for that university. So you, if for example you're applying to King's College London, you can't apply for let's say computer science and engineering. You can only apply to one degree program, and you can vary, like to say some of the universities you want this program and some you want this one. I do recommend that you do like similar things, because if you do it drastic, like it will make it hard for you to write your personal statement, which is a section we'll get to. But so far, still easy. You don't even need to do this section yet. If you would like, you can just, you know, skip it, because you can still come back when you kind of have an idea of where you want to go. Now we'll move on to the education section. This is the section that people probably want to shy away from and are a bit scared because they don't know what is required of them. But in this section, you basically just put your results for whatever exams you've done. I personally did international GCSEs, and one of my subjects was actually registered under O level, so I had to, like, you know, put that under O level. And I had my AS level, so it was, I think, CIE or CAIE. So please do make sure you check your like exam certificates to see the examining boards and things like that, because it's all there. And again, with this section, there are so many choices. Like, you probably think, oh my gosh, I'm doing this, it's probably not there, but it is there. I did 2, okay, this is like me being Zimbabwe specific, but I did 2 subjects at O level in ZimSec, and there was ZimSec O level there. So I did manage to put my English and my maths there, which is amazing, because you want to really put everything that you've got. Yeah, that is basically it with the education section. No thinking yet so far. We are still just putting in information. I hope you get that. Okay. And the next section is employment. Now, this is a very section because not everyone gets employed. I personally had never had any work experience. If you do have any work experience, you can just put it there. I'm pretty sure they'll ask for you to put a reference to your employer. And yeah, that's basically it for employment. So if you're like me, you're probably just writing no employment next. And yeah, that's it for the whole section. And then we have the most notorious section. Like, this is the one that but again, I say this is 145 universities. So this section is the personal statement. This is basically where I think the first section in this whole application, where you're kind of putting your personality out, and you're writing as you're not just writing your name, where you were born and things like that. It's really you. So the personal statement is really a detailed description of yourself, what you want to do, why you want to do it, why you think you're good for that university, and things like that. So this is really where you pour out. This is what I really do recommend, that start doing this today. Is the one thing that you can't rush into, like maybe a week before the deadline. Is something you want to give yourself time in doing. So in the personal statement, I'll quickly rush through it, but I am really not experienced in the personal statement. In the personal statement, you want to write why you want to do what you're doing, and don't explicitly say, I want to do this because I got an A in this. Do you know what I mean? You want to say, I want to do this because when I grow up I want to do this because of this cause, and I'm passionate. You also don't want to just say you're passionate. You want to show how passionate you are. So for example, if you want to do something maybe political, you're gonna join like maybe a debate club or something. I really don't know. You want to put in things that really show your passion for the things, and also you can have all your achievements to that point, and you write, this is how you did in this, and this is how you think it will impact your university experience. This is what you think would contribute to the university. You know, you know how it is when you're writing all these university things, and I say, yeah, I was in a team sport, so I know how to work as a team, and I think it'll be helpful because I know with this subject we're gonna have to work in teams a lot. You see, there you already sound like you know what's going on, like you researched, you know what I mean? And research, yes, please do research a lot about just universities in general if you're not sure where you want to go. But if you kind of do, just search how your course is. I'm pretty sure most of you have an idea of what you want to do and how it goes. And that brings me to another point. Do not explicitly say like the university, because remember, this is one application that's going up to 5 universities. So if you're gonna send this application to 5 universities, you don't want to say, well, I know King's College, and then you're also sending it to like University of Manchester, and it's like, but you know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. You want to just have these general but really strong points about universities that kind of fit into each and every one of the universities. Yeah, that's really it with the personal statement. Please do make sure you don't put in any lies. I really don't recommend. I mean, it's okay to almost exaggerate some of the things you did, but don't overdo it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so a personal statement is 4,000 characters. I'm not really sure how long that is. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it's really not that long. You type about a page and a half and it's already 4,000 characters. So, you know, your whole life in 1.5 pages, that's a bit hard, but you make it work. If you have any questions with the personal statement, because I know that is one part that is, you know, but it's the only part. So I mean, it can't be completely easy to apply to university. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, make sure you get people to read it. Do not just write. This is not grade 2 anymore. You can't just write your personal statement and just sit there and be like, I'm shy, I don't want to show anyone. You'll be shy and not get into uni, my friend. So please do make sure you just give it out. Just be open, even if you don't like it. If you're not very good in English, or you think you're not very good in English, just give the people will help you, because you know everyone does want you to succeed. I personally do. So if you have any questions about the personal statement, do leave them in the comments. If I get too many, I might do another video, but again, like I said, I'm not an expert in personal statements. There are so many people put videos out there about personal statements, like specifically. So yeah, anyway, that is enough with the personal statement. And almost finally, because it's the only other serious-ish section that is there, is reference. Oh my gosh, you guys, reference is one of the main things in your application. You can do everything, but you cannot write yourself your own reference. Does that make sense? So please, if you have bad relationships with your teachers, start fixing them now. Start going back to your teachers and start, you know, being nice, you know, apologizing, just talking about how your exam was, if you already written an exam, just, you know, to get on their soft side. So what I do recommend is that you get, if you want to, for example, do computer science, go to your computer science teacher, but it's not a must for it to be like that. I feel like, especially for like those artsy subjects, those teachers tend to know their students quite well because it's more expressive and you guys write a lot of things. I personally think when it comes to that, please do get your teacher to write, because you know they have more to say. And when it comes to references, guys, be on your teacher's backs. Please do not just be like, oh yeah, I sent it to them, because it is much like a university application to you. It might be a stress to them and they'll be like, I'll do it or whatever, but be on their backs. Make sure you just keep checking on them. Even if you have to like sit with them, go to their office, sit whilst they do your personal statement, because they might not know you very well. So you want to also tell them some things about you, what you've done, and they can make it nice. In this section, all you do is write your teachers, your reference person, you write their email address, and then UCAS takes care of the rest. You know, they'll send them that, and then it's that teacher or whoever it is responsibility to send it to UCAS. All you'll get is like a tick on that section once they've done it. Yeah, if you go to my school, the school that I went to for high school, we are kind of lucky because there's a reference that we all do, I guess. Like when you get to upper 6, they recommend that we all do this like 3rd term. So please make sure you do that. If you haven't, I'm pretty sure there's still time to do that, where you just write all your sports, all your subjects, all your achievements, and then the head of year writes a little comment. I personally just sent I put my head of year as my reference person, and then he basically, you know, he took care of it because I already had a recommendation existing, which was really good for myself. So please do not shy away from this, because this is a very important thing. Do not wait until the 10th of January to ask your teacher. Do not wait until results to ask your teacher. That is basically it with the reference section. So finally, we have the payment section. I know, already done with the application. Why are you not already doing it? You know what I mean? But yeah, so payment section, like I already mentioned, it is £25 for up to 5 applications. So if you want to do 1, it is £20, and up to 5. So you can do 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be £25. And after you've done all your sections, you have a tick on each section. You'll be able to pay using a card, I believe. I didn't do it, my parents did. And yeah, that is basically how that section goes. So that brings me to the end of the entire application. If you do have any questions, in case I missed something or there's something that you want to ask about, please do leave it in the comments. I will be very happy to answer those, because you know, we're all trying to get each other to uni. I want to see you all succeed. And so just to conclude this video, I really hope it was helpful, and I really advise you to start your application now. Straight after this video, just create a UCAS account. It's easy. You don't need to pay anything. You don't need to do anything. Just create your UCAS account, start filling in the details, and you know, it's really that easy. And if you still don't have motivation, can I tell you, applying to UK university is almost a guarantee that you're gonna get in, because if you do not do as well as you expect, there's still this thing called clearing, where after results day, if you didn't make your top choices or whatever, you still get put into this like system where universities that still have places want you basically get to accept you, and you can accept them. So I really do recommend that you apply to the UK, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section asking questions, so that I know that you guys are really going through with this, and in my DMs asking me about how to apply. We are really gonna get it. I want to see you guys here next year this time. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, share it, whoever it is that it can help, you know, just share it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more fire content like this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.